Yeah, I keep titling these like FGB, and you're like fighting game bronies. I'm like, but I'll never do an. I'm like, I'll never do an LP of a fighting game.
Okay.
Yeah. And now I'm like, funny game bronies. I'm like, wait, we're funny?
Really?
Yes. I don't know. I just randomly put in FGB. Oh my gosh! It works with the keys.
Oh yes.
Wow. Yeah, because the G is next to the F, and then sidetrack it, there's B. At least on my keyboard. I don't know how it is for other keyboards of the world.
Pretty standard, yeah.
But yeah, we already opened up the key to rewards. Oh, right. And if you haven't noticed, each of those rooms were opened up by a moment's reprieve.
We had a lot of them. Well, actually, he had a lot of them.
Actually, no, I barely had any.
Oh, really?
Yeah. In fact, the last one I used opens up a door. And I thought I was gonna leave Monster without even getting into a single fight, and I ended up getting into a fight. And I never went away from.
And you're doing so well too.
Wait. I sort of forgot what I was gonna say.
How do you sort of forget what you're going to say?
I don't know. I remember off camera we were making a lot of really offensive jokes.
About what?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of them, but I can't. I think. No, it wasn't a mutual relationship.
Something. Yeah, it was. Something about people and mutual relationships.
Yes, and now
it wasn't rude, but it was a very bad pun. I don't know. Would you watch Game Grumps if they ever wanted to play? You're like me, like no. Well, what if someone sent them? Oh, but how about? Go on.
They play Monster Hunter.
Maybe.
and then like 10 minutes into they're like, what do I do?
Nope.
Well, as long as you don't say where's the health bar, because that was like something I was like telling you, like, where's the health bar?
I don't know why you still never got over that.
Well, I don't think about it anymore, but it was still. I don't know. It was like one of the things I thought.
The only health bars you need to worry about are yours and your companions.
You're a good companion.
No! Why would you take it that way? I told you not to go there again. You went there anyway.
It wasn't that I went there again. You're just assuming I went there again.
Yeah, you did.
No, I was speaking about Doctor Who and the companions.
You did.
Oh, so is that what they're calling them nowadays?
They're calling them Dark Balls.
No, companions.
Yeah. Yeah. There was like a lot of Doctor Who specials. There was a special specifically talking about the different companions of the reboot. There was a special on basically the timey-wimey,
Timey-wimey.
Yep. An entire one-episode special based around that.
The Willy Wally Timey-wimey.
Yes.
I like that. Pause.
Oh, right.
Actually, no, I should say, now stop.
Pajama time.
Pajama time? Pajama.
Everyone report to the dance floor. To the dance floor. To the dance floor. Now everyone report to the dance floor. Stop. Pajama time.
Oh god, now I'm thinking about a video I saw last week of the rap critic.
Come here, little kitties.
Yeah.
On my lap. You're just in time for a brand new rap. And I don't mean rap as a case of. I can't do that. I can't rap. What am I doing?
But
Just lose.
yeah. But like I think this was like a while ago where I was mentioning like there are no black reviewers on that guy with the glasses. Actually, there is. There's a black guy who goes by the name the Rap Critic, and he reviews rap music. And he decided to review an Eminem song from the album Recovery. And he's like talking about how like Eminem was like one of his favorite rappers until he started becoming like every other rapper. And his rhymes were not the same. But then when he was listening to this one song called No Love, which had some of the beat and some of the lyrics to the song What Is Love? It's love. And it starts out with Lil Wayne rapping, and then immediately when Eminem starts rapping, he's like, "Oh dear, here we go." And all of a sudden, the next thing Eminem's like, it's like before you say anything else, and all of a sudden you see him just go rhyme after rhyme after rhyme, right? And then he's like, "Oh my gosh!" And all of a sudden you like see his body move. It's like, well,
okay.
And then all of a sudden you see him leave. He's like, "Well, I just bought the Recovery album, and I don't regret it." Right. Yes, there is a black reviewer on that guy with the glasses website. Kind of. He's in partnership with that guy with the glasses, but not part of the team. That's why he wasn't in the movie To Boldly Flee. If that makes sense.
Wait, there's a new Nostalgia Critic movie?
It came out last year, To Boldly Flee.
Oh.
It was the movie
Oh,
where
never mind, I know what you're talking about.
yeah, it was the one where Nostalgia Critic sacrificed himself, and that was like the end of Nostalgia Critic. And then he was trapped in the void, and then that was like the whole reason why Demo really existed, because that's where his fallback is. But no, Nostalgia Critic needed to come back. Everyone, not everyone wanted Nostalgia Critic to come back. In fact, there's even a scene where Nostalgia Chick sends her friend to go to Doug, saying to not bring Nostalgia Critic back. Instead, ends up talking to Rob off the street.
Really?
Yes.
Why?
Oh. Yeah, because apparently Nostalgia Chick, apparently she was supposed to be the new Nostalgia Critic. Because after Nostalgia Critic ended, she's like, now I'm the true Nostalgia Critic. Basically. I don't know the full story behind that. I only know it from the one comeback video where everybody thought that this was just one way for Doug to glorify himself. So, since The Boldly Flee was all about the Nostalgia Critic, whereas with Suburban Nights,
It was about everybody.
yes. But I kind of do want to see him review like Kick-Assia and Suburban Nights. Right.
Reviewing his own movies.
Yes. Unfortunately, you had to buy Nostalgia Critic Reloaded, the DVD, in order to see them. And apparently, Eagle Raptor makes an appearance in the bonus features, where they both talk about like their favorite Nostalgia Critic episodes.
Cool.
Yes. But if it's anything like the other DVDs, someone's bound to post it on YouTube. Like with Doomsday something. Doomsday Machine? Yes, Doomsday Machine. And when he played Blues Brothers video game. Actually, you want to know a movie that I want to see Nostalgia Crate just do a review on? Not so much with like extra sketches, but just a review. The movie Boogie Nights.
No. Actually, yes, sure, do it.
Yeah, because there's like
Or fund it.
Yeah. Oh, now I'm thinking about the meme Fund It.
I didn't really. No, I mean, I would actually literally pay him to do it.
Yeah, because it has Mark Wahlberg, John C. Reilly, and like some other stars that went on to do better movies. But I don't know. Would he like the movie or hate the movie? Because I feel kind of indifferent every time I watch the movie.
I don't know.
It has. I forgot his name, but he's on the show House of Lies. I don't know. I still would see him do a review of Boogie Nights. Right. But seeing as how the new Nostalgia Crate, not only does it have him doing reviews, but there's also like those sketches that were supposed to intertwine with his reviews. How would those sketches go exactly? Because it's a movie about a guy who has an opportunity to star in pornos because of how well he basically has sex, but due to basically drugs and all the other stuff, he starts going downhill. But then he comes full circle. Oh.
Which doesn't really, well, actually, I should say it does make sense. It doesn't really make sense to me, but okay, sure, let's go with that.
Yeah. And it's not until the end of the video where you get to see his 13-inch. Yeah. Because it's talked about it throughout the movie. In certain situations. About, patience. But it's not until the end where you technically see it. Because he's talking about it. And the basically just ends. Yeah. With him
I'm glad it just basically just instantly ends that. So I don't want to see that movie.
No, he literally pulls out. No, and then he puts it back in, and then he leaves his room, and then the credits start rolling.
Ooh. Do not want it. No, really, I don't want to. No.
I mean, like out of all the things that happens in that movie, when it comes to that, you're like, okay, just no.
Yeah, basically, just no. Just stop. Just no, please, no.
No. I can handle the
No.
fact.
No. No. God, no. Please. God, no. No, really, no.
Yeah. No. But yeah, I don't know. Did you see the Boondocks episode where a Gangsterlicious tried to make his own meth?
No. No, I actually haven't. No.
Well, apparently, like he tries to cook, but he ends up burning it until finally he cooks it right, and then one of his friends tells him about this one drug dealer. So they go to the drug dealer, and the entire sequence is like an homage to a scene from Boogie Nights.
Oh.
Because like close to the end where they're finally trying to get like money, so they make some so they try to sell some drugs to this one big drug dealer. When they get to his house, like he's like playing like some 80s music, like I forgot the name of the song, but it's like Motorin. And then like Jesse's Girl.
Ba, 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 da, da. That
Yeah.
song?
Yeah, and it's like playing on repeat. And then when the song ends, he's like, and then of course he gets all angry. And all of a sudden he starts playing Jesse's Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile he has a gun. He has a gun. He puts one bullet in there and he plays like Russian roulette with himself.
Okay.
So, like, yeah, I'm gonna shoot myself. Nah, thank you. And meanwhile, Mark Wahlberg, Mark Wahlberg and John C. Reilly, they're sitting there and they're like saying, "Don't do it." Meanwhile, this other guy, I forgot the guy who played him, but he's like, "You know what we came here for? We want the money in the safe." And he pulls out, of course, his gun, tries to shoot him. The bodyguard has like 2 guns, so he pulls out 2 guns out of his sweater and shoots him. And then the drug dealer, he goes to his room, gets a shotgun, and literally shoots the guy that had the gun. And like,
okay.
and of course in the Boondocks, and when the Boondocks did a homage to that, they basically made the guy like even more insane. Where when he does pull out the shotgun, he literally like blows the entire door down, and they're all just running away. It's hilarious. There's. Well, yeah, Nostalgia Critic should totally review that movie. Mostly,
I think it'd be worth from.
Mostly for the people who star in the movie. Who star in the movie. So, yeah. But wait, what do you think is better? Like, not so much better, but like, do you like some of his editorials that he does, like every other week?
Some of them, yeah.
Like, does Twilight suck? Is Romeo and Juliet the worst love?
Yeah, some are pretty spot on, some are pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, well,
that has a long pause screen.
Well, that's because at the time
you were taking care of business.
Yeah, and there was like a couple of times where like I had to answer the phone, and I was in the middle of recording. I think there was one time where you did call to just let me know that you were coming over, when I had to pause it. Yeah.
I like that. Like, yeah.
I did not plan that.
Really?
No.
Sure you did.
No. Let's see. Wait a minute. Should Nostalgia Critic review Scooby-Doo 2: Monsters Unleashed?
No. And I am like dozing off. I don't like that. Yes, it is 15 till 3. I don't like that.
I don't know. Have you slept in any time before?
No. And I got up at 4 yesterday.
In the morning?
Yep.
Wow. I can never do that.
I wouldn't suggest it.
I don't know. I think the earliest I've ever legitimately woken up, well, after legitimately having 8 hours of sleep was like 7 a.m. in the morning.
If we're gonna bring in hour count and how much time you sleep before you pull the all-nighter, 4.5 hours tops. That's what I had.
So you fell asleep at midnight then?
Basically, yeah. A little bit before midnight.
So just barely reaching that like 5 hours. 5 hours.
Just barely, yeah.
Alright. Because I either get 7 hours or I get like 9 or 10 hours. I can never get a straight 8 hours.
Oh boy, premium bonus.
It's an 8.
Ugh.
Right? Don't worry, later on I just have a bunch of 9 and 8s. Because according to this guide right here that I have right here, when it talks about the Maleficent boss battle for deck strategy, it says, for this battle, bring out your attack card deck and update to any new cards you have acquired while in Hollow Bastion. Sadly, all those cards, they all suck, so I didn't have to update anything. Basically, you want a majority of the attack cards to be 8 or 9 cards, and the remainders as 0 cards. I don't carry zeros. I only carry zeros for slaves. And Maleficent doesn't do slaves, so... yeah. Put 3 or 4 cure cards and a standard potion/high potion card at the end of the deck. Sadly, I don't do that. Instead, I end up putting Cloud. Well, actually, I just move Cloud. Cloud up a notch.
Or 2. Okay.
Okay. But yeah. But look at the map for the 100 Acre Wood for Chain Memories. It's just one long continuous strain.
That ain't so bad.
Yeah. Yes. And just like with Chain Memories, you can basically skip this entire... Once you unlock the world, you can just go straight to the end. You don't really have to do anything. The only reason why you would do stumping is that either get